So on this cold and rainy day, we should talk about the economy, job losses, and Federal Reserve cuts. That will brighten everybody's day, right? The big story, the Fed announced today that it is cutting its key interest rate by another 25 basis points. That's the second cut of the year. No surprise at all. You won't see much movement in the overall markets because most of the lenders have already baked this cut into their rates. It was really expected. So much so that people were even talking about a potential half-point cut. That didn't happen. The press for the half-point cut really came after some pretty significant job announcements in the last 2 weeks. Now, these announcements didn't come from stats from the Bureau of Labor Statistics, but actually announcements from large companies. For example, Amazon announced it was cutting 14,000 jobs just this week. UPS cut 34,000 jobs on Tuesday. Last week, Target announced that it was cutting 8% of its corporate workforce. And the real kick to the gut, Nestle is shedding 16,000 jobs worldwide. And they made that announcement on World Chocolate Day. That's poor planning. Personally, I don't think these job announcements are a coincidence. The Fed has a twofold mandate. One, to control interest rates, and two, to support jobs. These high-profile job cuts were a shot across the bow to the Fed that these corporations want lower interest rates and it will help them continue to grow and keep jobs. So what does the future look like? Fed Chair Jerome Powell is in the sunset of his residency as the chair. He rolls off in a few months. The White House has already announced a 5-person shortlist to replace Powell. All 5 have talked about supporting future rate cuts. And barring any huge economic news, we expect another cut when the Fed meets on December 10th, so just about 5 weeks away. So if that happens, I think we'll see almost a full point drop in interest rates in a year. And as the government comes back to life, hopefully, now that we're in 30 days into this shutdown, there could be continued growth in the economy. But all that will be seen once we see more statistics come in the next couple of weeks. Have a great day.